Welcome to episode 25.
25.
25. It's the quarter century, bro. Quarter century.
Quarter century. We'll get to 50. We'll get to 50.
We'll get to 50.
Before we're dead.
I might be dead. I don't know about
We'll get to 50 episodes before we have 50 followers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're right at the cusp of 50. I can't believe you guys ain't. Come on, man, so we can get to 50.
Wish my grandparents were still alive.
Yeah.
We'll follow your podcast, Mikey.
We'll follow it.
I couldn't find it. What channel was it on? Anyway.
Oh, man. Yeah,
What's up, man?
Number 25. Number 25 of the I'd Hit That podcast. Yep, that's Mikey. I'm it. And here we go.
How you doing this week, bro?
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
good.
I mean, suffering watching the damn Mets.
Listen, we had this conversation already. That's just a byproduct of no pitching. Period.
Yeah. But it's also a byproduct of the general manager or whatever he is, president of baseball operations. I think this dude has a big ego, man. And he's like, yeah, I'll sign this guy. Look, it doesn't work. You know, like he thinks lightning strikes like that just because he signs them, they're going to be good. Nah, man. Griffin Canning is Griffin Canning. Yo, I love that last night. Did you see the game last night?
I didn't watch a single inning.
All right. Montas pitched last night, and he pitched 5 scoreless innings.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to hear all these people. A gem, and he was great. Really, he sort of tiptoed at a danger a couple of times. But I give him credit. But it was 5 innings.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like he went 7 strong. No, he threw 5 innings.
And
Like that's. Well, yeah, you're 100% right, and they lost. Yeah. I didn't even think about that part of it. Like I was so focused on Montas. Yeah. But the bullpen's awful, man.
I mean, look, the bullpen, it's not the worst bullpen in baseball, right? But
it's getting there.
Yeah, but I mean, look, we knew that this was going to happen. But you tax any bullpen, this is what happens. I mean, it's your bullpen. You know, I mean, the Mets thank the lucky stars that it was just 2 weeks ago, that their starters had gone like 3 complete games or whatever it was, 20, whatever in, and the bullpen was.
It wasn't 3 complete games.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? It, like, they had gone 20 something innings without giving up a run, and the bullpen was clicking because they were only pitching 3 innings a night, but it's like now, Senga goes down with a fucking hangnail, and now you're all out of whack. And I don't care if Montas, is here. It's going to take the guy a couple starts, but you're still missing 2 other key starters in your rotation. And these guys that you brought in with these projects, it's just, I mean, you should have had a better backup plan. I mean, I know you got guys in the bullpen that are hurt. I know guys, big names are hurt, but you should have planned better for it. Just because you got money in your wallet doesn't mean you know how to spend it.
The bullpen is really bad.
It's fucking ragged. I was surprised it's static as well as he did a couple innings ago. I
mean,
and look what happened. 8 in a row, bro. 8 in a row. What? 10 out of their last 12. Like
10 and
they're still like 17 games over 500. It's
no,
crazy.
they're 12 games. They're 12 games over 5. How long did you sleep that you missed the game yesterday? Now you don't even like. Now you woke up 2 weeks ago.
No, obviously I'm not. I'm in the realm. I'm not like 38 wins in a row. Like I'm in the realm. I'm here.
Holy shit!
But nah, bro. I mean, I just like. Listen, it got after their 7th, the 7th game that they lost. Right. I stopped watching, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't even want to buy. And every time I looked at the score, the Mets were losing. The Mets lost. It was like every night.
Yeah, it's been a rough stretch. Yeah.
It really has. And, I mean, you're losing to a team that clearly, I mean, tonight they're winning. But, I mean, you're losing to a team that doesn't have its way right now. And it's like, you're just
right.
These are you need to win these division games.
100%. You can't lose all of them. You can't be losing all of them.
Can't. The path to winning the division is winning division games. Get swept by the Yankees. I don't give a shit about those games. I care about Philly, Miami, and Atlanta. Like, you got to win those games. You got to beat them. You got to beat them, especially at home. The Mets were like 30-1 at home, and now they're like the Knicks. They can't win.
Can't win at home. Yeah, no, that was the Knicks' downfall. I don't care what anybody says. That was a big part of the downfall. They don't play well at home.
Well, they lost on the road.
They play well at home. What I mean is they lose too many games at home.
Yeah, they did. They lost like 15 games at home this year, right? 16. The Knicks, right? We're talking about.
It might be closing in on 20. That's for sure.
Well, 16 is close.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It could be 17 or 18.
Yeah,
I'm talking about playoffs.
Yeah. No, because at one point they had only lost like 12, and then they went on that streak where you were like, they suck at home, and they didn't win like 4 home games. I'm like, holy shit, this dude's right.
I'm always saying it.
I know. It's crazy, but.
Yeah, the Mets they were good at home, and now they're.
I got to be honest with you, bro. I was sitting there, and I'm waiting. I was just waiting to turn on the news and be like, all right, they got Skeens. Who'd they trade? They traded Beatty, Mauricio, and a pick. All right, cool. I'll take it.
It would have been somebody got fired, and that's the only news you were gonna get. They ain't trading for nobody.
No,
look at this dude pitching now. What's his name?
Yeah.
Pintaro.
Yeah.
Yo, I think I saw this dude at a Mavis the other day.
Yo, this guy sold me a mattress yesterday. Would you like hot sauce with that, sir?
Yeah. Like, who's this dude?
I don't know. It's behind me. I gotta switch my
Pintaro. Like a P.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like the second boss you gotta fight in the game. What level did you get to? Bro, I lost to Pintaro.
Yeah.
He got me.
He's like a video game villain.
Oh, no, kids, it's Pintaro. And his bizarro cat.
Oh, yeah, like, who is it? Open the door. I know, it's Detective Pintaro. I know. Right, he's got like that type of name. Like, I know you got that 9-year-old girl in there.
Open the door now. Who's there? It's Detective Pintaro.
Pintaro.
Sounds like a law firm. Pintaro.
Okay. Pintaro. Oh,
Pintaro.
Man. This is what we're stuck with, man.
Who does Superman fight in the next movie? Pintaro.
You'd be like, oh shit, it's Pintaro.
Oh, man.
Yep. He's wearing number 91.
Oh, 91. Dennis Rodman. Wow.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yeah, he looks like he had 3 courses of Dennis Rodman.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, he's a biggin. And he almost hit that little dude in the face. What's his name? That pain in the ass shortstop. Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my! I think I know why I don't like him. Cause he reminds me of me.
Who, Allen?
Yeah, man.
Nah.
Annoying dude.
Maybe like a tiny bit, but.
Yo, I know, especially earlier when I was playing softball.
Oh, he stepped out.
And I'm sure the teams looked at me like that. This guy ain't shit. Just throw it over the plate.
Too much, man.
That's how I look at him, and I'm like, this guy ain't shit, man. How's he getting hits?
This guy ain't gonna do. Oh yeah, check that out.
He's struck him out. I'm probably behind you. I'm probably behind you on the feed.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How many outs do you see?
I see 2.
Okay.
Pintaro just struck out Allen. Yeah, so they're spiraling, and I hope tonight puts a little chalk in that spiral.
Yeah, I hope so too. But I mean, we're kind of lucky because at least if they're gonna spiral, get it done now. You do this. They imagine they pull this shit in September again. Be like, you collapsed again.
Yeah, but good teams aren't supposed to have that spiral at all.
Yeah, but listen, man, it happens. You know how many times the Yankees had it? Remember the Yankees were in last place at one point last year.
I don't give a
Last
shit.
place.
I don't give a
Last
shit.
place. I'm just saying, like shit happened. Remember they were like 10 games under 500, and they were like, yeah, okay, we're good now. It happens.
No,
You
I
know.
get it. They all go through. Yeah, because last year the Yankees were almost like the Mets. They were like
Yeah.
20, 21 games over. Then you look and they were like 7 games over. Yeah, they did have a bad streak also. Yeah, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
You're 100% right.
So we'll see how it goes, but
Oh, yo, Pintaro almost hit Acuna in the coconut. Yep. Acuna's gonna go yard and dance around the bases.
nah, he's not swinging the bat well tonight. He
Uh,
struck out on a couple of really bad pitches. He helped
0 for
Stanek
2.
before, or whoever pitched the seventh.
He almost hit him again, by the way. Yeah, so we could talk about that Stearns. I saw a little clip of that Stearns. He addressed the situation or whatever.
It's the Mets State of the Union.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
and fair ball. And I guess people didn't like what he said. I didn't expect him really to say anything. So
What was there not to like though? He just came out and decided to just talk people off the ledge, and which was the right thing to do.
All right,
I got no problem with that.
all right. Well,
So
then
what?
my thing is him saying something about it's too early to think about trades. Or
He's right. Well, he's right.
why? If
Well, because
there's
you haven't
somebody,
hit because you haven't even hit the All-Star break yet.
so
What do you mean?
Can't-
So, but you're supposed to go. No, but you're supposed. You know better than anybody. I'm surprised at you. Like you use the All-Star break to mull over what the hell happened and what's going on and what you need to do moving forward. So when the trade deadline comes, you're kind of prepared. I mean, you don't think about that shit. I mean, you start thinking about it now, but you don't have to make any trades right now. No one's going to make a trade now. What team is going to make a trade right now? Nobody. And I don't care how bad you are. I don't care if you're the
what
Colorado
about the
Rockies.
Giants? The Giants and Red Sox. They just made
Yeah,
a
but the
huge trade.
Giants. No, but okay, for all intents and purposes, yes. Hey, no, but that was
You caved in. You caved in real quick, man.
Yeah, I did, but but that was a kind of what do you call it? Like that was like a one of a kind situation, though. I mean, Devers had to leave, and the Giants were just there, and it just worked out that way. And the Mets case, like you're talking about replacing your starting pitching, not taking a disgruntled slugger from a team that you could just take on and insert him and you're good, whatever. But you got to replace 2 bodies on the mound. That's you're gonna pay for it. That's not just trading away a couple pieces for a slugger.
I'll stand by what I think. I don't think what's his face Skeens is going to be traded, but
Pittsburgh ain't gonna get rid of him.
I could see the Mets going after Mitch Keller, who I don't like at all. But he fits Stern's rhetoric, man. We got the pitching lab.
Man, we always have these conversations.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're so used to the one, Met, like how the team used to be, that culture. I mean, and it carried over a little bit because we're assholes about it, but yeah, I don't know. I could see the Mets getting like no fucking name, some nobody, and we're like, they got who?
Yeah, I could see somebody like Eric Fetty from St. Louis, somebody like that.
Fetty, we brought him up before. We brought him up in an episode once.
Yes, Eric
Yeah.
Fetty. It's when he signed. I think he signed with the White Sox as a free agent. But before that, I kept reading that the Mets were in on Eric Fetty, and I was like, I remember exactly what I said. What I said was, imagine the dude that came to David Stearns and said, "Hey, boss, Eric Fetty's available." Right?
It's like you turn to your buddy.
And David Stearns went, "No shit, really?
No, Fetty? Let me make a phone call."
Let me start. Yeah, that's. I remember that's exactly what we said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see him. Uh, uh, Somebody from Seattle. I don't want George Kirby. Please. I saw somebody mention that, and I was like, do people know that George Kirby got pissed off about 2 years ago because they left him in a game? He was pitching well, and they put him to pitch the seventh inning, and I guess he got hit up a little bit, whatever. And he complained, and he said, I shouldn't have been pitching the seventh inning. I was ready to come out in the sixth. I'm like, I don't want that dude on my team.
Yeah.
I want a dude that's punching the manager in the face because the manager's taking him out.
Yeah, like a Matt Harvey.
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw all the old timers, Seaver, Gibson. I saw a little bit of Gibson, Marichal. I saw the Carlton.
Yeah, by the time those guys got pulled out of the game, they were at like 177 pitches.
Yeah, in the 15th inning.
Yeah, exactly.
So
19 complete games a year.
that was the lowest of the career.
Yeah.
Lowest 19 complete games.
Mets just wrapped it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, see, I'm way behind you. So.
That's all right. So it was a force out at second. Big night for Soto, I guess, to wrap up that game. 2 home runs. His first one was like 107 miles or 111 miles an hour. Second hardest home run hit, I think it was. Hey, pitching staff was whatever tonight. I mean, you can't lose them all, but the Mets. I'll take the win anytime I can now.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
It's just funny how like just a week ago we're sitting here and we're like we're rolling, whatever. And now we're like, I'll take the win. Whatever.
I'm glad you brought that up because the day that Hector pinch hit for you,
yep,
I said, man, heck, I was watching the game with Maria, and like I actually took the time, man. I'm always pessimistic, and I took the time to go, I think this is a really special team, and I don't think they won a game. I swear.
You said that to me too. You were like, this team, I don't know.
See, I said it to you.
Covered. They caught lightning in a bottle with the pitching staff, and it's like,
oh, come on. I was never praising the pitching staff.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Never
said different. It's recorded. I'll go back and watch it. At 29:38 of the second quarter.
No, really, man. Pitching. I'm scared of that pitching staff.
What it is. But you know what, though? I'm kind of upset, though, and tell me if you agree with me, right? So, obviously, the Mets, they've been exposed a little bit because of their lack of pitching, right? They lost, they lost Senga. They lost,
McGill.
Manaea. I mean, essentially, you're operating on a piecemeal pitching staff. You lost your entire rotation. You have Griffin Canning. I don't give a shit. You lost your entire pitching staff. So,
I'm not going to fight you.
Yeah, but to lose these games like 9-1, 11-3, it's like, well, where are the fucking bats? Like, that's where our money was spent.
You're 100% right. And it's funny because Soto is, just like I said he would, I'm sure everybody said that. Like I'm some fucking soothsayer, clairvoyant soothsayer and shit. Everybody knew it was going to happen. But he's hitting. He's hitting well.
Yeah, he's Juan Soto. I mean, he's doing what he knew he was going to do.
Pete is
cooled off a little bit.
And he's reaching again.
Yeah.
He's reaching, man. His strikeouts are him reaching. And, I mean, I think he hit a home run. Did he hit a home run last night? Because I was so furious I shut it off.
I don't know. Last night, I don't know. Tonight,
I think he hit a home run. I think he got a hit today, too. So he is getting hits every now and then. It's just his strikeouts are, very reminiscent of last year.
I mean, where the water level, where the water level's at, and we were actually remember last year to the point we were concerned about Pete, like, yo, this dude, he's not what we thought he was, and then postseason rolls around, he does his thing, he gets a little bit of coin in the offseason, and now he's doing what he's doing. So you really can't even be mad if Alonso's in a slump right now because of everything he's given you so far. If you're really mad about that, then come on. You can't be mad. So
I'm Team Pete, man, all the way.
Same. I'm with you.
I'm Team Pete.
And I wasn't. Me and you had some differences about Alonso.
We did.
And I told you, I was like, he's not worth the money. I think he's hit a ceiling. I mean, he was most surprised because of his defense came into play, and he's all around play. But you're going to get what you're going to get, and that's it. But he comes out this season like he's the one that got paid, or he's looking to get paid even more, and he's putting the ball in an orbit, and the dude's just. I'm still not pitching to him. I'm sorry, because all it takes is one at bat for him to get back on that role, and that's it. But like these dudes, they need to be hit. Like we cranked out like 13 hits tonight. You do that every night. Don't score 9 runs when your pitcher's pitching and you're only giving up 1, and you have the best ERA and bullpen in baseball. I don't want 11 runs a game.
A lot of solo home runs though.
Yeah, not a lot of guys on base.
Yeah. No, but it's good to see them have a quasi laugher, so to speak.
Yeah, I'll take it. Atlanta was never in this game anyway, so.
Yeah, but at the end, Pintaro let him back in.
The great Pintaro. Sounds like a Chris Berman character.
Oh, fucking magician. A magician.
What was his name? What was his name though?
Oh,
come on, man.
The Swami?
Swami.
The Swami.
Swami.
Yeah.
The great Swami.
Yeah.
Not to be showed up by the great Pintaro. Yeah, did you go to the Pantera concert? No, who opened?
Pintaro. my man came out, sat on stage and ate popcorn.
He threw a couple high ones.
That was it. The great Pintaro.
The great Pintaro.
Oh, shit. Oh my God. Oh, that's so funny, man.
The great
Pintaro. What a bum. Like, this guy will remember forever now.
Featuring Pintaro on the Guitaro.
It's so dumb. Here's Pintaro. He's pitching to Gerald Laird.
And Pintaro is cooking his food in the.
Come on, Mike. You gotta have the joke in the chamber, man. You can't make that shit up,
bro.
I messed it up. I ain't editing that shit out. Hell no.
Damn it. Let it go. Just let it go.
Yeah, man. So they won tonight. Let's see tomorrow. Tomorrow's very surprising. It's another night game, but usually it's
Pintaro in his Claro. Yeah.
Oh, the Pintosaurus.
Pintaro, full of sorrow. Yeah. God. Pintaro pitching tomorrow.
For Syracuse, hopefully. Oh man, yeah, and tonight's the NBA draft.
Yeah, so I watched a little bit of it, and then after the third guy started crying, I had to turn it off because I'm like, these dudes are just actors.
Oh my God! Yeah,
like,
I saw some dude crying just now.
Yeah, like, come on.
I don't know any of these dudes, man. I don't know any of them except to do some ruckus.
I just knew Cooper Flagg. That was it. Because I think he's going to be a bust.
Really?
Yeah, telling you now. I think Cooper Flagg. I think he's going to be a bust.
I watched him play at least 3 or 4 games.
Okay.
I don't want to sit here and say he was, head and shoulders above everybody else, but he is a good player.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's a big boy. I'm telling you, he's got good. He can handle the ball. He can.
Yeah,
his shot selection is good. He's big. He's got a presence in the paint. He's got a good vision, but he's young. But I think he's. I don't see him. I don't think he's going to be like a Greg Oden or like a Zion bust. But actually more like a Zion. I think he'll be able to play. He's not going to have the injury bug that Zion did, but I don't think he's gonna shape up to be, what everybody thought he was.
I don't agree with that.
And I'm going to tell you now.
I think he's going to be good, and at worst, maybe he could be JJ Redick. That ain't so bad. JJ Redick had a great career.
He's going to get screwed because of his supporting cast on the team that drafted him.
Yeah,
So,
but he can't. He's not in control of that. He's in control of him. So if he could,
no. But my point
he
is,
may not win, but he could still play well.
yeah, but for a rookie, taking number
Yeah.
one overall to
Hmm.
come to a team, okay, where you have a head case in Kyrie Irving,
Yeah, but
and you
he's not.
have
He's not playing this year.
it doesn't mean he's going to be there. He's going to be in the locker room. The point of the matter is he's going to be there, right?
But he might be
So
coaching. He might be coaching if Jason Kidd leaves.
Jason Kidd ain't leaving. He's not going
I wish
anywhere.
he would. I wish he
I
would
wish he
because
would too. And then, yeah, and then you have, kind of like a crybaby prima donna in Anthony Davis. And personally, I would be worried if I'm Cooper Flagg's camp or if I'm that team. I'd be more pressing on that kid. Listen, just go out there and do your thing. But to be surrounded by some of these guys, especially in today's NBA, like take a guy like SGA, right? He's a very well-spoken guy. He's very mild-mannered, and he's out there to play basketball, and the kid's good, right? A lot of these
I've been
dudes,
saying that for years, man.
yeah. He's been in the league four seasons, right?
Maybe I want to say maybe five,
5.
maybe maybe.
So okay,
Excuse me, man.
I think part of the reason why he got the MVP was, because I mean, there was
Because he's good.
he's good, but I don't know if there was anybody else to give it to this year. I mean, I think Jalen Brunson could have won it over him, to be honest. But
Nah, man.
that's another conversation. That's another conversation. But
Hell no.
to me, as a young kid coming into the league now in the NBA, like I would just be a little concerned because of just the way the culture is in the league. Think
Yo,
about
Mike,
Yeah.
real quick. Did
Yeah.
you know the band Hanson? The band,
about
remember the band Han? I didn't know
Yeah.
they had an Asian brother named Yang Hanson.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit.
Yeah. His brother was named after the drink Tang.
Oh. Yang Tang. Hanson. Nobody ever. He's trying to hone in on the Hanson fortune right now.
Yang, Sang, Tang, Hanson, Pintaro. On his mother's side.
All right, sorry, man. I just saw that. I thought it was.
But I don't know. That's just my thought. I worry about these young kids coming in. I don't think they're going to get the leadership that they would like back in the day, and that's why you got like a lot of these dudes that are kind of like out of control. I mean, they're not Javaris crazy.
I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, but it's just like
I agree 100%. I don't agree with the Jalen Brunson shit, but
yeah, I don't know, man.
Nah, man.
I don't know, bro.
Come on, man.
Why not?
SGA had a better year than Brunson.
Yeah. Well, listen,
I love Brunson and all that. I'm not anti Jalen, but I'm just saying, SGA had a better year, man.
Yeah,
it's good. He's a good player.
I'm still sour, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, we got to see what the Knicks are gonna do, man. They got
Who knows? Who knows?
They got to do something. I mean, they got to figure. I don't know how you can sign players and draft players and trade for players when you don't have a coach. You got to fit that coach's system, right?
That was such a bad move. That was.
Yeah,
I want to know what. What a bro. Like, I mean, you get Thibs to take you to places where you haven't been able to go.
Mm-hmm.
We've had this conversation last time. I mean, bro, you get to the ECF for the first time in 25 years.
Yeah.
And you fire your coach? Like, would you think people were going to be banging on the door to come here? Like,
I actually believe exactly what you just said. That they just thought people were going to be like, "Yep, I'm going to coach those guys." And,
Oh, look how close they got. I could take them over. I can get them over that hump. But it's like, come on, bro. Like, I just don't get it. It's like, man, like you guys were so close, and you had to go do a fucking Nick thing and fuck it up.
I think part of it is Dolan. I still think
that's the biggest part.
I think that's, but I also think it's not just the players. I think the other owners have shit against Dolan too. So, they ain't going out of their way to help the Knicks because of Dolan.
No, he's not liked at all. They don't like that dude.
So, I mean, I don't know that for a fact. That's just my opinion, but
No, that is a fact. Yeah, I know that for a fact.
If I met him, I'd tell him he was the greatest
Yeah.
owner ever. I'd be like, yo, I'm a big fan. Bullshit.
Yeah,
just so maybe he'd throw me tickets or something.
he's. I think I told you this story before, so I knew of a story about Jim Dolan, and it'll be real quick. But
Go ahead.
he pulled Chris Drury. I think it was his second year in charge, or his first. I forget which year it was, but anyway, he pulls Drury in, and he says to Drury, "Yeah, on the weekends when we play here at home, I don't care if it's back-to-backs. I don't care if we're coming off of back-to-backs, whatever the case may be. Nobody is to start in net except for Igor Shesterkin." And he goes, if anybody else is in net besides him on a weekend, he goes, you're done. That's the kind of owner he is.
All right. Well,
So, he's crazy.
Well,
He wants things done his way. So I could see him being behind that whole coaching shit.
It would have been funny if when Igor was hurt.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I can't start Igor. What do you mean? They wheel Igor out anyway with pads.
Igor's dead, sir. All right, he's starting tomorrow.
Wheel that casket out.
Set him up, prop him up with sticks if you have to.
Now listen to my song Ballyhoo. That's one of his songs. Sorry. I don't know. I know that, but
we'll see.
Oh,
we'll see. We got a lot of time.
I think the NBA off season is real quick, man. So they're gonna have to do something.
Yeah.
The kid from Rutgers, Harper, he went number 2. I'm looking at it right now. And then the other dude, the guitarist for Kiss, Ace Frehley.
Ace Frehley.
Ace Frehley. He went 5th.
Yeah. Who went third? Was it third or second? Who went?
The dude from Vanderbilt.
He went to the Spurs, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. I wasn't even interested. The Knicks don't even have a first round.
I don't know any of these players. I know the guys from Rutgers barely, and I don't know anybody else. And I have a reason why I don't fucking watch. I don't know shit about college football. You do. You like watching it. It's
college
not
football.
that. It's not that.
I'm a college football guy, but college basketball is just like it's too much, man.
I can't.
128 fucking teams. Like I can't do that. I can't follow 8,000 kids. You know,
it's what is it? The NILs that they pay these kids, and then the transfer portal. I mean, so you can tell me I play for UConn, right? And we win it. Right now I'm a sophomore. I ain't good enough to go pro, so you know what? UCLA is like one player away. Let me go over there now. They change. There's no you get no feel for it because these guys hop from team to team, and you can't connect one player to a school. It's almost impossible, and I'm out. Once in a while, I throw on a game. Like I said, I saw Cooper Flagg a few times, but I don't. Even March Madness, I'll watch because I gotta look at my.
I just like March Madness for the upsets.
Yeah, right.
To be honest.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't really give a shit who wins.
So I don't know anybody in this draft, and I know the Knicks don't have a pick. So
yeah, who cares?
Yeah, who gives a shit, really?
Yeah.
So
it's all about baseball right now. So that's that weird time. It's that weird time of the season. You got nothing going on except baseball.
The hockey draft is what, Friday? I think Friday's the hockey draft.
Yeah. So there's a lot of big moves in hockey too. Trevor Zegras getting traded.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's crazy too, because I thought they had a nice little young core, and then they added Kreider and that fucking moron Trouba, and I thought they were gonna rock with that, but
yeah, as a captain, man. As a captain.
I guess not. He ain't my captain. He never got he ain't my captain. Nope. The guy that should have gotten captain, in my opinion, is playing with him, but that's probably one of the reasons why he got
Frank Facciano. He's on that team too. I love him.
I love Frankie.
I wish he was on the team still.
Toronto was a scrappy dude, and he could play. He could score.
And he's got a bomb of a shot, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a good shot.
He's a good player, man. I wish he was. Believe me. Last year when they were looking for somebody, it's like, go get him. But I think he has a a pretty good sized contract. So
yeah. I mean, think about it. The dude came to the Rangers and rebuilt his career.
he was excellent, man.
Yeah, in less than a season, and then the dude
Mm-hmm.
got paid. It was but
Yep.
whatever. We won't see another cup in our lifetime. They'll keep fucking it up.
I think you're being kind, knowing that I'm a lot older than you,
I
and
said ours.
knowing that I'll be dead way before you.
You never know that. You never know that.
Come on, man.
You ever watch Final Destination? You never know.
No, that's why I don't watch that shit, because I don't want to know. Fuck out of here, man.
Shit's crazy, bro.
Nah, man. Yeah. Crazy stuff is. This dude retired from the Islanders, Matt Martin, right?
There's the Islanders gives a shit.
That's Boomer's son-in-law, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Dylan's boy.
Dylan's boy. Yeah, Dylan is the resident Islanders expert.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Mets on ice.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
Yep.
You ain't wrong, man.
Yep. Always going the right direction, and then
Yeah.
Nope.
Checked into the boards. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, it's I guess interesting on some level. Off season so far. I don't think the Rangers are going to be anything next year, so I don't see them making any.
Nah, I'm mentally prepared for like 3 years of mediocrity.
Really, I don't know.
Yeah, hanging around, maybe 2.
I think that I mean, they had to have known that those contracts were gonna choke them.
Of course they did, but they
right?
thought that they thought they were going to be sitting on 2 titles before that.
I understand that, yes, and there's nothing wrong with thinking that.
No.
But when it doesn't work, now you're stuck with Zibanejad for another 5 years.
Yeah, I get it, but I mean, listen, it's happened to teams before, and they've ended up holding on to the veterans that they couldn't move. They surrounded them with some talent at the deadlines, and they made it work. I mean, Tampa made it work, once. I mean, they had a lot of veterans on that team. They got a couple of guys, and and they ended up going on a little mini run. I mean, they won, and then they lost, and then they won.
And then they won. Yeah, I think it was
and then
a gap year. I might be wrong, man. I'm not sitting here saying Harry Hockey and shit. But.
So I mean, it very well could happen, and everybody knows the NHL. It's the best team never wins a Stanley Cup. It's always the
hot goalie. The hot goalie.
It's not. Well, yeah, that's another thing. Defense wins you games, and hot goalies win you titles.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get rid of. They're gonna look to get rid of Keandre Miller. I think.
Should have got rid of him last year when they had the opportunity.
Yeah, he had that one good year, and then he had 2 shit years. But
yeah, he had 1 good year, and that's it. That's been his career, and he's hit his ceiling. He's a big dude who doesn't know how to use his body, and he's afraid to take shots. And when he's on it, his breakaways are decent, but other than that, he's pretty one-dimensional. He's not.
I mean,
he's not going to win you a chip.
I don't hate him. I don't hate on him at all.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him, but I mean, us as Ranger fans, we fall in love with names.
Yeah,
that's our problem.
I think if there's a chance to get better at his expense, then I take that chance.
Oh, every time.
You know what I mean? So I'm, thank you for your service, and good luck in Ottawa, whatever.
Yeah.
How's your French?
Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that he was still on the team after the JT Miller trade, honestly. But that just goes to show you, either nobody wants him, or the Rangers, for some reason, they're holding on to him, and I don't know why. But
yeah, they're overvaluing his value.
Yeah, I mean that's what they do. The Rangers, they tend to keep somebody like a year longer than they're supposed to,
right?
And that's when they run into the problems. Capo Caco, and I mean, but he actually had a good year, and then whatever. But a lot of these guys,
they'll try to get rid of if somebody comes looking for Lafreniere, another contract that's going to choke him. If somebody comes looking for his ass, they'll trade his ass too.
Yeah. I mean, you got to keep somebody. I mean, it was just like yesterday.
I don't know if it's going to be him.
What was Kreider's deal? It was like a 10-year deal, right?
I want to say 7 or 8.
Or 7. Okay. I mean, they'll give Lafreniere pretty much the same.
They did.
Yeah, but that's my point. And he'll be on the team, and then, we'll see. He's the best guy you got.
Nah, Panarin is, man.
Panarin what? Panarin who? Panarin what? The same fucking Panarin that decided to show up fucking midway through the season and it was too late? That Panarin?
And
The guy who fucking just the
how
guy.
many
Oh,
points did he
it's
have?
playoffs. It's
How many
the
points?
playoffs. I
How
think I'll
many
stop playing
points?
now.
How many
What?
points did he have? What did he have? 90-something points?
He didn't have that many.
No?
I don't think I think he was lower than that.
You gonna make me look that shit up?
No.
All right.
But I mean, I
Fuck
mean,
it.
where the
I'm gonna
fuck?
look it up.
Look it up.
Now,
But
I am gonna look it up.
where's Panarin? He's another one of those guys that fucking goes missing come playoff time. Where the fuck is Zibanejad? Where was Kreider last year? Where were any of these? And I'm not talking about this season that just ended. I'm talking about last season. When they won the fucking President's Trophy, and then the playoffs came, and then all these fucking guys disappeared. Like, I'm tired of it. Like,
All right.
that's when you need to step it up. You don't disappear. Fucking
Okay,
pulling up Rick
here it
Nash. What do you have?
comes.
99 points?
Here it comes. Let's see.
93.
Oh, now that's your guess. After I said like 92, now you're gonna guess higher.
No.
Wow. This ain't the Price is Right, man.
88. Final answer.
What's your final answer?
88.
We were kind of both right. 89.
All right.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't in the 90s. There's no fucking way.
Yeah. And he was a -9.
Oh, yeah. He's so great, though. He's so fucking good. A -9.
Yeah, but the whole team sucks 5-on-5, and they have for years. I mean, doesn't matter who the coach is. They suck 5-on-5.
Yeah. And who's on that?
David Quinn,
and David Quinn's back, and he's back. And he's back on the fucking coaching staff. How great is that?
Is he an assistant coach?
Yeah.
I thought I saw that. I was like, wow.
I'm all right with it. Yeah, but see, that's the one thing I just forgot about, and I'm not going to beat the Rangers over the head here, but that's the one thing that I forgot about is that they got Sully behind the bench now.
Yeah.
Don't forget when he won that cup in Pittsburgh, right? He had fucking Chris Letang anchoring the defense. Chris Letang, and he still fucking won a cup. And Sidney Crosby didn't carry the team either. He won that fucking cup with defense, and that was a gritty. Didn't
he win twice? I thought he won twice over there.
No, he did. He won 2 cups. But my point is that one cup that he won, it was the most ragtag defense you've ever seen in your life. Like, they were fucking horrific, and they still won a cup. So that's the only thing I'm like, there's still a chance. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, they got
maybe turn fucking Keandre Miller around. Who knows? And he'll end up being an asset. I mean, I don't know, man.
Maybe.
I
don't think they're gonna be good, but I don't think they're gonna tank either.
Nah, I mean, you won't see.
They can't tank because they gotta pay JT Miller's salary
for another year.
No, man, he got years left.
How many years does he got left?
I bet you got like 4 or 5 years left.
That many? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
All I know is that if the Rangers aren't in contention, if the Canucks can move him at that time, the Rangers can move JT Miller to a team that really wants him, so he'll be gone, and Artemi Panarin will be gone because I know for a fact this is the last year.
This is last season, I think.
So I think he'll be gone if the Rangers, if they're like a point out, they'll still trade him. Get rid of him.
I'd still rather have him on the team. I don't.
So would I. You squeeze all that juice out of that contract. You don't fucking let him go.
I want him on. I'd re-sign him, man. He's always gonna be good, man.
Fuck that. Re-sign him. He's 100 years old.
He ain't aging like that sissy Kevin Durant. I want to get traded again. Send me to Houston.
They're all a bunch of babies in the NBA. I don't want to talk about those guys.
Oh my god.
A bunch of prima donnas. I got a cramp.
37 years old, man. They're giving up first rounders for this dude, man.
His seventh team. He's the GOAT of journeymen. Like, come on, bro.
You know what? Let me tell you something. You're 100% correct. He's a journeyman.
That's exactly what he is.
He is. Let's go. What? Seattle. Seattle. All right.
Yeah.
But OKC. That's one.
Yeah, he's not the face of the franchise. Any franchise.
Where did he go? Where did he go after that? Golden State.
After OKC or after Seattle?
OKC.
No. Wait. Did he go to? Yeah. Wait. No. Did he go to OKC then Brooklyn?
OKC, Golden State.
That's what I meant. Golden State. And then
Brooklyn. Phoenix.
Yep.
Houston.
Yep.
Six 6.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
journeyman.
Yeah.
That's journeyman. If
He's
you're gonna call PJ Tucker a journeyman, guess what? He's a journeyman too.
Yeah. He's a journey goat.
All right.
Yeah.
Look. I get his legacy and his status in the game. But to me, I didn't want his ass on the Knicks.
Let me ask, bro. Let me ask you, bro. Like,
Yep.
what would his status? What's his legacy though? Like, what do you remember him for? Going to being the final piece of a team to win a chip, and then going to another team and not, and then going to another team and not, and then going to
Yeah.
another team and winning. And it's like, what's his legacy exactly? That's what I'm saying. He's a name. He's a name.
Yes,
He's a
he is a
name.
name. That's a really fair question, man. What is
Yeah.
his legacy?
What's
Fair
what's
question.
KD's legacy?
Yeah,
You know?
to me are the misses, and the coach killings, the coach murders.
Yeah.
You know, the fucking
Yeah.
chalk lines that he leaves when he leaves a fucking
Yeah.
a franchise, a fucking
Yeah.
chalk line around it because he fucking kills everything.
Yep. He's a cancer. Those dudes, like, you know what I mean? Like, but all these dudes, you know, it's like they can't find a fit. It's like you got talent, but you can't find a fit, and that's telling. You know, even a dude like Kyrie. You know, take a guy like Kyrie.
He's gonna sign an extension. I like Kyrie. That dude could play, man. He's nuts, but he can play.
I like Kyrie too, but he's a head case. But it's like the same thing though. It's like what are you remembered for? You know, like
he won in Cleveland, didn't he?
Yeah, him and LeBron.
He won in Cleveland. I know Kyrie's nuts, but did you hear what Tyler Hero said?
No.
Let me preface this a little bit. I know I've said this before, so I wanted to hate Tyler Hero when he came into the NBA. He's one of those dudes that people need to shout at him, yo, man, you're white. Like, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get that he's white. Like, he's got this, yeah, yo. And yeah, it drives me crazy. But as a player, he's so fucking good that I find myself cheering for him.
He's like Jason Williams.
Which Jason Williams?
White chocolate.
Oh, that dude. Yeah, I guess, yes.
Same thing. He got, you know, I mean, you talked to the guy, he was kind of like, yeah, you know, like I'm trying to do mine, and he's immersed in the culture, but that dude can ball. He can fucking ball.
I will. That's a fair comparison.
Yeah.
Except I'm gonna say this. To me, Tyler Heroes is more forced than White Chocolates was. Doesn't mean I'm right. It's his urbanness, you know, is more forced.
You could tell it's out of character.
Right. You know, like I'm sure when he's at his parents' house, he's like, hey, Dad, how you doing? Yeah, we had a tough game last night. Did you see that dunk by Bam? Yeah, that was an assist for me. Hey, Mom.
More Ovaltine, please.
Mom, is that rhubarb? Oh, my God.
I'll tell you what, Mom, another slice of that pie would be really swell right about now. Sure thing, son. No, I mean, I get it, yeah. I mean, but you know how it is.
Come on, man. These dudes put this shit on, man. Stop.
No, I know. I get it. And then you get some other dudes in the league that are perfectly well spoken. You know, I mean, you get a lot of these guys like they don't fit. Like, you know, like you kind of have that. Like you're kind of judging, and then you're like, oh shit, this dude.
Judging.
He's not judging, but it's like you're.
Oh my God, you're judging.
No, not judging like that. I'm just
safe
saying,
space.
Let me ask you a question, and I'll be 100% honest with you.
Okay.
When you heard Richard Sherman open up his mouth and tell a story, did you really think he was going to sound like that?
The minute I heard him open his mouth, I didn't know who he was, and I just yelled out, "He's guilty!" So.
But he's like, even when he's telling the story, when he tried to get into the door, remember that? When he tried to break the door down? Guilty. But he's like,
no deliberation.
Like, well, guilty. He's like, I'd have to be in more of a complex scenario with the multitude of the given situation. And I'm like, this dude's talking like he's a fucking walking SAT. Like, who is this dude? And
Yeah,
then you get somebody like,
I don't think he's a dummy at all.
no, I don't think he's a dummy. Not at all. But I'm just saying, like, you can't judge a book by its cover. But a guy like Tyler Harrow, go back to draft day and
Mm-hmm.
go back to his early in his career and listen to what he talks back then.
All right,
You'll see the
that's
difference.
fair because I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
do
that.
that. Do
Mm-hmm.
that.
I'm
So
gonna do that, man. Yeah, but I wish he was on the Knicks. I'll tell you that much. Man, I take him if the Knicks had Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo. Oh man, I mean, it depends on who the coach is, but if they brought Spoelstra, they could just pencil. They could just matter of fact, they could etch it in stone. Championship Knicks.
I love Spoelstra. He's the most underrated coach in
He's
NBA history, bro.
so
I'm sorry.
good, man. He's
He's so
so good.
underrated. He's
No, he doesn't
yes.
mean under. He's great.
No. Let me tell you something, bro. When he
That
was
dude does
coaching,
more with less.
when he was coaching the Heat, people are like, that team went on autopilot. Bullshit. Eric Spoelstra was a hell of a fucking coach.
He
And
is a hell of a coach.
to take all of those personalities and to not have any problems and still win,
Make the
that dude is
playoffs
a good
every
coach.
year somehow.
That dude is a good coach.
Mhm.
He is a good coach, man. I would take Spoelstra over anybody right now.
Yeah, I agree.
But whatever. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, man.
So
So, all right. So we kind of speaking of. I don't want to call Tyler Hero a dumb because he's really not. He's just dumb. Oh, I didn't even tell you what he did. That's how I started that. Real quick, he believes that history before 1950, I believe, like he doesn't believe in any of that history. Like he doesn't think it's real. He doesn't know how do parents feed a child that believes that? A grown ass man that believes that. Like, don't you give him money for a Greyhound bus and go, love your son, but you gotta go to somebody else if you're that dumb. Like, I don't understand. How does history before 1950 doesn't exist? Yeah, I hear you.
yeah, these dudes get wrapped up in some of that shit, and they're like,
Yeah, man.
like time isn't real and the earth is flat, but basketball is square.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? Like
Yeah.
shit like that. Like, man, like that's a conversation. Like, I don't want to hear it from Tyler Harrow. Like, I want to hear that from like my teacher. Like, talk to me about the triangle offense. Talk to me about where you see that this team going. Like, talk about fucking basketball. I don't give a shit what you think about history. Like, some of these guys are
that's irrelevant to me. I mean,
it's completely like even LeBron too. It's like, stop talking about politics, my guy. Stop holding a book that you didn't read. Do you remember that remember he was holding that history book?
I think
and the
it
girl
happened a
asked him,
couple of times.
"What's your favorite chapter?" Oh, well, all of them. Like, you dumb
The
motherfucker.
the index is his favorite chapter.
The cover,
the footnotes.
the glossary. What a fucking
Oh
clown,
my
man.
God!
These dudes are all such clowns.
Oh, they're such dum-dums, man.
They really are.
And they make so much more money than us.
Yeah, and they spend a lot more than we do.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So,
But anyway, I think it's just about time that we do our thing.
all right, I'm ready.
This is dedicated to a dum-dum.
So today's 2-minute warning is definitely dedicated to a dumb. Like, you really should know better, guy.
Mm-hmm.
So the story is not really that new. It's kind of been marinating in the news for a
Couple
while.
Weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
we were gonna get to it, but unfortunately we got a little delayed. So it was still gonna do it. Fuck it.
yeah. So go ahead. You tell them who we're gonna do.
Yes, the 2-minute warning is brought to you by nobody.
No, I was doing the official timeout for the 2-minute warning.
Nobody is sponsoring this. All right. The target is one Stefon Diggs.
We're sponsored by Verizon.
It's did the Patriots cut him, or is he?
I don't know if they cut him. Did they cut him yet? I don't think they cut him.
I don't know. So if they did, well. But if they didn't,
in the Patriot way, like they'll wait until he's ready to run out of the tunnel for the first game, and then they'll be like,
yeah.
"Yo, you're cut.
Um,
See ya."
But he is the target for. Was it a video? It was a video, right, of
So
him.
yeah, Stefon Diggs was on a luxury liner, and
Mm-hmm.
he was videoed on the deck partying with a whole bunch of people, mainly women, and
Yep.
at one
Yep.
point you could see him passing some kind of substance
Substance.
to one of those girls, and
Pink colored
a
substance.
substance pink in color. So there's
Mm-hmm.
been some scuttlebutt, if you will, and some talk about what
Mm-hmm.
exactly that was and his intentions and just overall what were you doing, like
Mm-hmm.
what were you doing,
Right.
so
Yeah.
I mean, these dudes, it's like nowadays they're making more and more stupid ass mistakes, and it's like, remember real quick, remember the days like back in the day, like a dude from the NFL would get stopped doing 100 miles an hour and he had a gun in the car. You're like, oh my God, like how is this guy alive? It's commonplace now. These guys they're so retarded. They're stupid.
Yeah.
They
They
really
they
are.
bring a lot of shit upon themselves, and
Yeah.
I could just
So
see. You know, on that yacht or whatever, and he's telling me shit. Say, "Yo, this the pank shit. This the pank shit." Fucking dumb.
seriously,
So Stefon Diggs is our target,
Yep.
and we're gonna try to roast his ass a little bit.
Go with it.
All right, who starts? You or me?
I think I start first this time.
You?
I think so.
Okay, you
Yeah.
go.
I don't remember. You want to go first?
I went. I think I went first the last time.
Okay.
I did. Yep.
So Stefon Diggs never made a donation and he kept the blanket.
From where? St.
Wherever
Jude's. St. Jude's.
they all give out blankets. He never donated. He's a scumbag.
The kid. You ever see that St. Jude? I'm sure you've seen it. That St. Jude's commercial, man.
Oh
That
man.
little kid. That little kid with the bow tie.
Oh, and he's getting out of bed and his mom's helping him.
Is helping him. Yeah, but then he's in. What's his name? Caleb or something like that. And yo, my man's like a little lawyer, man. Like he's just saying, "Hey, mommy, this is great. This is the." I'm like, I start digging.
He sounds like Elmo.
He does sound like Elmo, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, they that they auditioned. Can you imagine how those auditions went? Because they didn't just pick him, And then he came in and he blew everybody away. And then
we were gonna pick you, little Johnny, but you didn't have enough limp. we're gonna go with Caleb.
you have too long to go.
Bro, that's so fucked. Oh my God, bro.
You got 8 months.
Oh, come on. You're like, when do we start shooting? July. I won't be here. That's not gonna work for me. Who started this shit?
Oh my God. All right, man.
Come on.
All right. Did you do your first one?
I just did it.
I'm sorry.
Come on,
Sorry,
your turn.
My bad. Okay. Stefon Diggs says the pink cocaine makes him feel like a lady. Nothing?
Okay.
All right.
I
It can't all be good. Want me to read it
Number
again?
2. Stefon Diggs is the kind of guy that puts ketchup all over his French fries. He's an asshole.
I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
You
don't put it on the side?
I do because I'm not a ketchup dude. I have to be in the mood for it. I got to be in the mood for it.
Right. But if you're that guy at the tables that's telling everybody, don't touch my shit, I'm putting ketchup, he's an asshole.
But I will say this. I don't put ketchup like on my burger and shit like that. But I had to go see my brother, my nutty ass brother, the other day on Sunday, and I went with my boy Nicky, and I dropped him off, and it's literally a White Castle right by his house. So I was like, Dylan, I'm bringing home some White Castle, man. And White Castle burgers have ketchup in them. And I don't care. Like, I don't care if the ketchup drips on white pans. Like, I don't care. Like, I just need to get those things in my,
Did you get
I
a
don't
stack
care.
or a crave case?
Nah, I only bought 12. I only bought 12 because
All right.
then we'll
All
be
right.
eating them for days. And
Yeah, but they're good
you
for
know,
days. Put them shits in the
yeah, they
microwave.
are. They are.
But I get it though. You get sick of them.
All right, I go right. Number two.
Yep.
Number two, Stefon Diggs' new girlfriend, Cardi B,
Mm-hmm.
wrote a song for him titled STD.
The Pink Powder remix.
All right, your turn.
Oh man, Stefon Diggs is the kind of guy who orders Chick-fil-A every Sunday.
They're closed.
I know.
He makes them open for him. Like Devontae Adams had a Taco Bell in his
In his
house.
house. Yeah.
This dude
Stupid.
makes them open.
I don't care about the Lord. Here's some pink dust.
He ain't my lord. Um,
My Lord's in this bag. And it's pink.
and it makes me feel like a lady. Number three, Stefon Diggs thinks Ghostbusters is a documentary.
He thought it was ghosts getting busted doing hauntings.
Yo, what they bust their ass for, man? They ain't do nothing.
Like, I ain't afraid of no ghost. Nah, man. Oh my God. Yo, Stefon Diggs orders his cheeseburgers without cheese. I had a hard time with this one today.
Okay.
You never heard somebody do that though? Let me get a cheeseburger, no cheese.
Dumb stuff, yes.
Dumb.
Yep. Okay. Oh, my phone went off. Okay, here we go. Number four, Stefon Diggs thinks WAP stands for We's a Patriot.
So you got cut.
We's a Patriot. Right when you sign
We's
that contract, tell you, yeah, man, we's a Patriot, man.
Remember Le'Veon? Yeah, we gonna get it big. We gonna do it. And he was talking to his mom the whole time. I'm like,
oh my God.
yo, he wants to come back and play. What an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, quick side note: Aaron Rodgers hanging it up after this year.
That's what he says.
That's what he says.
We'll see.
What he says. So, all right, my fifth one and my last one about Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs always takes 15 items to the 10 items or less to the checkout line.
I hate those people.
Fuck those people.
I count this shit.
But
I don't say anything.
Sir, the pink dust puts you over.
Oh my God.
Well, I ain't putting it back. You take it.
Oh my God.
He's the kind of guy that would put the ice cream back in the fucking chip aisle.
I know people like that.
That's a good one.
I'm one of those people that got to take it back to where it originated from.
I'm the same way.
I have to.
Yeah.
I just like, why should the person have to pick up after me? Like,
it's messed up. And now you got melted ass ice cream in the chip aisle.
Yeah. That went to waste.
Yep.
Okay, my number 5 is. I hope you get this one. It's dumb, but I hope you get it. Stefon Diggs wishes Offset would just take off.
Nobody cares.
Was it take off the one that got killed? He was
Oh, that's so messed up, bro. Yo, you're dark today, bro.
Oh, I'm awful.
First, you're getting the kids from Shriners Hospital. Damn, it's like you're off today. All right, well, whatever. Stefon Diggs, happy trails, bro. The 2-minute warning is now over.
The 2-minute warning is over, and now it's time for our shout-outs.
Time for our shout.
Go ahead, brother. You go.
I don't know. I think I'm all right. I don't have any new shout-outs, so I'll let you go down the line. I like when you say them anyway. You're more fluid than I am. I'd be like, so go ahead.
Our boy Hector. First
Blunt
shout
thoughts.
out.
Yep.
Blunt Thoughts. Yep.
Yep.
He had a space today. I was listening.
Yeah.
I did
He
not.
really is a good dude. He's got a great show. He really does.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff. He hasn't done stuff with Eddie Presti lately, but he's.
I got to start watching more.
He's done. He's doing like these daily spaces. I haven't spoken in the last 4 or 5 of them because what happens with those spaces is I want to say something and I'm listening, and then he has like 4 or 5 people in front of me, and I have something in my head that I want to say, and then by the time they've changed the subject already 2 or 3 times, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just not gonna.
You just gotta I get it.
I'm not gonna go back, 20 minutes. So.
Right.
But I listen to these people, and sometimes I like to run into traffic after listening to some of these people.
Sometimes I like to run into a baseball bat.
Yeah, just repeatedly. Hector's Blunt Thoughts and Mets Talk Unfiltered. I want to bring this one up. About 2-3 weeks ago, I was on a show called Radio Gunk, which is a podcast that makes fun of Howard Stern.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a fucking ball, man. These people are funny. They're a well-oiled machine.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun, man. And thanks to Monique and Xavier, Dennis, who's the other co-host of that. He wasn't there. I was kind of subbing for him, but tough shoes to fill. But he, hopefully, if they ever ask me again, I hope he'll be there. But yeah, they're a really good show, and I want to thank them for having me on and all the nice things that Monique said about me in other episodes. So Radio Gunk, they are on YouTube and all kind of stuff, Twitch, Rumble, and whatever.
Okay.
Marcelino's Restaurant, Bales Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Go say hi to Richie and Jose. Tell him Aunt Mikey sent you. And you could put that shit on Mikey's bill. Mikey has a tab there. Just tell him Mikey sent me. He's going to pay. No?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I think, the main one, bro. I almost forgot the main one. Note Studio. That's where Mikey and I do the show when we're at the studio. Go see Eddie, our producer, and Amir, our engineer. Mm-hmm. And yeah, man, they got a nice little setup there, and they'll hook you up. They'll hook up your sounds, man.
Yep.
So that's Note Studio in Newburgh. And that's it. Oh, come on, man. See, I'm used to you do. Yo, Big Nick Energy, man. That's yours, man.
All right. I'm going to give a big shout out to my personal favorite, Modelo Beckham over at Big Nick Energy.
Mm-hmm.
Really caught fire this year at the end of the season. However, he's got really good gear. He's got a lot of upbeat shirts and a lot of cool designs, and the vibe is good. And he's a really good company, and definitely check him out.
He's a great guy. Great guy.
Yep, he is.
So, all right. I guess that's it. We'll try to do another one soon.
Yeah, see you in a couple of days for number 26.
Number 26. I think that was Dave Kingman back in the day.
Dave Kingman, number 26.
I think. I was probably wrong.
Home runner. Right.
70s are a blur, and the 80s. All right, man.
All right, bro. So let's
let's
have a quick turnaround, and hey, enjoy the rest of your night. Hopefully, we have a winning streak to talk about the next time we hop on. So,
and as we always say, fuck Sasaki.
Fuck Sasaki.
That's right. All right, bro.
All right, man.
Later.
All right. Peace out, guys.
All right.
See ya.